My name's Simonized, and welcome to another Simonized stream. Today is the day for the Diablo 4 server slam. We're gonna go back onto essentially the Diablo 4 beta and play a bunch of Rogue. But, you know, I screwed up the time zones. That starts in about 90 minutes. And I scheduled my stream to start live right now. So we're starting now. We're going to do a wee little bit of classic hardcore leveling. I got my rogue here, Simonized 2, level 30 in Duskwood. We're going through, doing a bunch of quests, having a really good time in classic hardcore. And when it gets closer to time for Diablo 4, we'll switch over to that. If you're watching on YouTube, you know, you can go down below the VOD. There'll be timestamps for different segments of the VOD, all of that. And if you want to leave a like or subscribe, that's great. Helps support my work. Or, you know, at the very time you're watching this on YouTube, I may be live at twitch.tv/SimonizedShow. We're live 6 days a week, so that's great. For the folks that are here live with us today, Creeps2K22 says, good evening. Hello, Creeps. Sansu says, Simon on a hardcore. This is content. Hello, hello. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. You might wonder, you know, this is Simonized 2. You might ask, what happened to Simonized 1? That's what happened to Simonized 1. Clip is linked in the chat. The clip is on the YouTube channel as well. It's a, you know, it wasn't really even that good of a death, but you know, whatever. Let's see. I already got stream alerts out. Lindorn, hello. It is indeed Simon time. Sansu says, hope you have been well, man. I've been doing all right. I've been doing all right, that's for sure. Let's get in there. We did a whole bunch of quests in Duskwood yesterday. You know, starting at level 30, like we're kind of high level for Duskwood, but that's fine. You know, we won't be stopped by, you know, any of the really high level quests. We'll just be able to do everything in the zone without worrying too much about it. Let's see, close the threat window. Alright, so check this out. Simonized 2. We picked up a number of upgrades last time we were playing, which was just yesterday. This is all the same. We got a cross dagger of the bear. That's pretty nice. We were using like a 10 DPS dagger before that had slower weapon speed too. The fast weapon speed's great because in Classic, your instant poison is a fixed % chance to trigger, which just means like faster weapon means more poison triggers. And in Wrath of the Lich King, the poisons work differently. The like chance to trigger is based on your weapon speed, so it like doesn't really matter as much how fast your weapon is for poison procs. Anyways, we got Seal of Rin, and we got Sustaining Ring, which replaced 2 rings that I had before that were basically useless. It was like an Intellect Ring and a Nature Resist Ring, and now we have some actually good ones. Finally replaced the Agile Boots with Ambassador's Boots. Look, we got a lot of good stuff. So, let's look at our map. We got a couple quest objectives here, Skeletal Horrors, but mostly we're going to go over to the graveyard area to take out Skeletal Horrors and Skeletal Fiends. Then we've got Nightbane Vilefang and Nightbane Tainted Ones, Worgen in the Wood. So we're going to head south, do that, go over here. Oh, this is more Tainted Ones and Vilefangs, okay. Then we can just go south, sweep up that quest, go over here. We got to do this Ogre quest. Then we can get the Defias docket over there, and finally come up, circle around this way to get that quest. So that's the plan. And I think we can actually just handle all that pretty quick. Let me actually, one thing I gotta do, so I don't get distracted, because, I mean, let me be real, Classic Hardcore is really fun. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone. Oh, shit. I don't know how to get to the... Damn it. I hate this stupid smartphone. Never mind. I'm gonna set an alarm on my computer for when the server slam's supposed to go live. Was it 1 hour timer? Look at this. YouTube is brilliant. With alarm at the end, counts down to 0. Play with all timers. Do you want another timer? What a brilliant YouTube video. Outsmarted by smartphone. Dude, listen. I had a flip phone for a very long time. I like the flip phone because you know what the flip phone can do? It can call people, it can send text messages, and it can be a like alarm to help me wake up in the morning. I don't really need my phone to do anything more than that. But now the smartphone has got like all of this bullshit. And it's so hard to find it's not intuitive how to find just the basic function. Anyways, I hate it, and I'm a boomer. And you can play Snake on the flip phone, too. That's true. You can't even do that on a smartphone. And by you can't do that, I mean, I don't know how to do that. Moto Razor? Hold up. Hold up, 1 second. I'm pretty sure I'm safe here. One second, you guys. This is my kind of phone, okay? That's a real mobile phone. Look, listen, just listen. Look, you open it, slight little noise, and you close it. Oh, that sounds good. The battery case fell off the back, so, you know, it's just kind of raw like that. And, you know, the little clip thing on it broke, but, you know, don't worry about that. That's a phone. And look at how actually small it is. Like, look at how small it is. New smartphones aren't that small. What do you mean was the hotness in 2005? Okay, if you haven't noticed, I play Classic WoW hardcore, okay? I mean, any iteration of Classic WoW should tell you that I'm a man that lives in the past, okay? Oh, we have to go this way. Just, like, totally walked past this spot. Alright, Nightbane Vile Fang, level 30. That's fine, we can take them out. We got Elixir of Defense and Elixir Troll's Blood Elixir going. Strong Troll's Blood and Elixir of Defense, nice. Good buffs. Oh, what the fuck? Look at that over there. There's way too many together. What do we get? Physical damage taken increased. That might be hard to approach. We'll see. Let's clear the other stuff around it first, and then worry about that. Oopsies. I was mashing the cheap shot button, hoping I would regenerate some energy. But I actually just got pulled out of stealth, and then my non-stealth bar keybind is kick for number 4. Should be able to single pull with a throw, perhaps. I think I'm gonna get more than one at a time. Let's get that one first. And then maybe I'll try to throw at this guy and hope I only get 2. If I get 3, that might be a bit much. see, do I have any food buff food? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. All the mobs around are dead, so that's good. Got my food buff. At full health. Let's see how many we get at once. Probably 3, I think. Yeah, it is 3. This'll tea. Okay, we got good slice and dice going. We still have a healing potion to use. No problem. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem when you're a professional. Oh god, there's another one right next to me. Hang on. That would have been a problem. That probably would have been a problem. But like I was saying, not a problem when you're a professional gamer like me. Where's Blade Flurry? I have 2 points in Assassination, so Blade Flurry is delayed to level 32. Oh, this is actually the last Vile Fang we need, but I think there's a chest. Did I see a chest over there before? Let's look closer. If there's a chest over there, we'll finish it off. Otherwise, I think we have to go into the cave section to get the other ones. Ooh. Ooh. Would you look at that? You can actually sap one of these. Never mind, I'm in combat. Then we can grab a nice little solid chest. Oh, we actually are a little light on defensives right now. JK, full heal. Planned. Totally fine. Okay, what's in the chest? Gold bar and... What's this other thing I got? I got an emblazoned belt. 7 strength, 3 stamina. Pass. I'll take my agility belt instead. Gold bar, pretty useless. Nightbane Tainted One in Roland's Doom. I'm thinking this guy is also farming the exact same mob, so we're just going to bugger off. We know there's a second area where we can get tainted ones also. So we'll go there instead of trying to fight that guy for mob tags. Alright, one more level and then we'll have Blade Flurry. Look at this, we got 20 points in combat. Blade Flurry is at the very next level. My loyal companion, Simon Bird. Always with me. Are people allowed to be 1 to 2 level higher than you when doing dungeons? Yeah. So the way the dungeon grouping rules work is you can only do each dungeon once per character. And when you group up with people, they just have to all be below a particular maximum level. Like, each dungeon has an assigned maximum level for it. And as long as everyone starts the dungeon at that level or below, it's all good. Like, maximum level for Nomergon is 38. I plan to probably do it at, like, 35, I would say. Get this King's Blood here. What's that? Bruiseweed? Yeah, we'll go over, pick that up, too. Dead Mines, we went up to level 22 for, but like the maximum level for it was, I think, 26. 22 is plenty. I feel like most of the dungeons I've done so far, I've definitely over-leveled for them. It's probably gonna aggro that guy. Yeah, it did. Just one bruiseweed? I mean, come on. Shadow Weaver, nice. Interrupt his spell. We're going up into the cliffs behind this building here is where we're headed to find this area with the... What are we looking for? The Tainted One is what they're called. Okay. Come on, where's the Shadow Bolt? Make my day. Kick the Shadow Bolt. If I was doing sword spec, would I still keep a dagger in your offhand? I mean, if you have sword specialization, it's better to have a sword in your offhand, but, you know, if you're doing hardcore, so, you know, part of hardcore is the solo self-found rule set, where it's like, you can't trade with people, right? So it can be very difficult to find weapons that are ideal for your character. You're very often going to be just using something because, you know, like, if I had a dagger, sorry, suppose I had sword spec right now, which I don't, I'm too low level, but if I had sword spec right now, and it's like, I have Cruel Barb, I have Cross Dagger of the Bear, maybe I also had like a 10 DPS sword offhand, I'd probably still use this dagger just because it's way higher weapon DPS. You know, like, the sword specialization some value, but it's also, I should knife this guy to pull him. It's some value, but, you know, doesn't you know, you can just find a better non-dagger weapon or non-sword weapon. You know what I'm saying. Need to re-poison. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Fell off. So in Classic Era, your poisons have charges. A limited number of times they can trigger before they just go away. Super annoying. I remember on, like, raid bosses, I would basically re-poison my weapons before every single boss. Because it's like, yeah, if you started with half charges, it would probably just fall off mid-boss fight. It was super annoying. Okay, this looks like a really densely packed area. Am I getting just the one? No, I'm getting two. A Tainted One and a Vile Fang. Okay, we probably don't need evasion here. It's just two mobs. But we're gonna see what the Tainted One actually does. We haven't fought any of those yet. And apparently all it does is die. So, that's good with me. Gouge the guy into a bandage. Get some of my health back. Little kidney shot. Alright, eat some food. Okay, that was fine. As long as we can pick away at these, like, one or two at a time, we should make progress, even though this is, like, a super dense area. I'm gonna pull this guy on the left next. See what he comes with. Solo. Nice. And this is the mob type we need, the Tainted One. Okay, just being nice and careful, heal up to full, because, like, some of these, I might get lots of mobs at once. I think I should dagger that guy. See what I'm getting. 2, 3. Okay. We'll go for it. This'll tea. And evasion. Easy, dude. Just pull 3 mobs, 3 equal level mobs at once. No problem. Just be a gamer. Just get... Really the secret is, get Cruel Barb to drop and win the roll when you do your 1 Dead Mines run per character. That's the real secret. And I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. If you don't get Cruel Barb to drop during your Dead Mines run, skill issue. Just be better at the game. Although now we're a high enough level that we're starting to see like green weapon drops that are about as good as Cruel Barb. We've vendored some things that would basically be side grades to Cruel Barb. So like the Barb lasts you at least to 30, and then you have the potential to maybe find something better at that point. Now, what I'm a little concerned about, with this area is... What is the Nefaru? What is that? A named one? What I'm a little concerned about with this area is that maybe we're going to have respawns at some point, and that would not be good. Still need a bunch more tainted ones. We have 3 out of 8. This will be number 4, so we need 4 more after this one. Yeah, that guy in the cave, Nefaru, level 34, I'm not going to fight that guy. Not going to fight that guy. Wait, he's a rare... He's a rare... I thought he would be just a quest mob. I think we're going to fight that guy. No, there's no way we could pull him solo. Look at all the mobs around him. Shit. Okay, well, let's just wipe out the rest of the guys over here. Look, if we go full cooldowns, he's only plus 3 levels on me. You know, that's not that much. He does a 70% slow and a 3-second fear. Does the fear have a cast time, or is it like an instant cast? Because, like, if it has a cast time, I can interrupt it. Instant. Okay, maybe we're not gonna fight this guy. Okay, we wiped out all the mobs around here. There's literally no more for me to kill. So let's see what happens when I knife this guy. Which mobs will come with. Target not in line of sight. Are you serious right now? There we go. Just the one. Okay. %70 slow and 3-second fear. I'm debating whether I should get my character killed or not. Is basically what's going through my head. I'm like, this thing's probably gonna kill me if I fight it. Well, look, there's tainted ones back there. What if we can knife the tainted one and split it off of the other dudes? This feels like a mistake. Knife. They all reset at once. Damn. I thought I was gonna, like, generate extra threat on that one. And then the other ones would reset before him. Alright, whatever. There's respawns now. We can just farm the respawns. And everything will be fine. Diet 404. I've got a Elixir of Defense active for 150 bonus armor. And a Strong Troll's Blood potion. Restores 6 health every 5 seconds. That's the black and the green potion. I made those with Alchemy Profession. I think alchemy is really good in classic, an old history book. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's this? Return the book to the Stormwind. I don't want to go all the way to the Stormwind library, though. Dude, the library is full of old people. Older than me. Whatever, we're gonna stay in Duskwood. We'll deal with that later. Okay, wait, that was the last Worgen we need. Okay, let's bail. We'll come back to this later. We'll get Nefaru. Wait, hang on. Wowhead. Classic. Nefaru. Okay, he can spawn over there, or he can spawn here. Nefarious Buckler. He drops a shield and a cloth robe. He could drop Archer's shoulder pads, but that's like Giga Rare. That's basically the same as anyone else. Okay. Power's level 32. Power's level 29. I mean, yeah, if all he drops is a shield, well, he can screw off. Don't care. Moving on. Get this King's Blood. That's what I care about. Now we gotta go to the Ogres are next. We'll head to the west. We'll get the Ogre. Finish the Ogre quest. Ogre quest in the cave there. Then missing Diplomat, Defias Docket over there. Oh, well, is Wolf trying to mess with me? Yeah, I don't think so, bro. You're level 23. You don't mess with a level 31 rogue, okay? That's dumb. Defias Night Runner. Wait, this is like a Defias... This is a Defias area? Alright, well. Think there's stealth mobs around here? Well, if the stealth mobs want to attack me, they can. I will fight them. And I will win. What the hell is this? Slowing poison? Okay, that's annoying. Get disarmed. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I don't need any of this slowing poison nonsense in my life. Wait, I do need to figure out how to make the phone app on, or the timer app on my phone work. Because we need timers when I do Diablo 4. Hang on. Apps. Wait, there's a search box. Timer. App. Search. No, this is a Google search. No, I just want the phone function. Google Lens? No. Guys. Careful, doesn't that abomination patrol on this? Oh, yeah, Stitches. Maybe we should not hang out on the road while messing with my phone. I'll deal with that later, I guess. Diablo 4 starts in roughly 1 hour, is when the server slam is supposed to go live. Bunch of ogres here. We already got the Elixir of Ogre Strength recipe, but if you're leveling up and you're an alchemist, you can grind these ogres, just kill them for a while. There's a rare drop to get Elixir of Ogre Strength recipe, which is this one here. 8 strength for 1 hour, King's Blood and Earthroot. So it's pretty good elixir to have. I get this Briarthorn. I just think Herbalism and Alchemy is so good for leveling in hardcore when you can't... Ooh, what is this? Deadly Bronze Poniard Dagger. This is a blacksmithing recipe. We're not a blacksmith, so that's useless to us. Necromancer or Rogue in D4. I like them both. I had a lot of fun playing Necromancer in Diablo 2. I liked having a big army of dudes, and I just kind of walk around, and you know, all my little minions would attack things. I thought that was fun. But I played the Necromancer a little bit in the last beta weekend, and I really didn't like it. And the reason I didn't like it was, you might say it's kind of odd, but the class was too overpowered. I had one AoE ability called Blood Surge, I think it was. It was just a big, like, Nova ability around my character. And I would just walk onto the screen, press the Nova, all the enemies were dead, and then I walked onto the next screen. There was, like, nothing in terms of, like, deciding what ability to use when, or any enemy being remotely difficult. The class was so overpowered, it was not interesting. Okay, it was so overpowered, it was boring to play. Benerlen, yes, I have seen the spreadsheet with Phase 4 and 5 DPS predictions. It's a very funny spreadsheet, if you ask me. Gosh, do I know where to find it? I don't know, it says something along the lines of, like, this is not a DPS ranking spreadsheet, or this is not a DPS prediction thing. Take it all with a giant grain of salt. And then after saying this is not a DPS ranking sheet, it then lists all the different classes and specs and DPS numbers in order based on their DPS number. And you're kind of like, wait, but you said this wasn't that. And then you, like, look at the thing, and it is that. And here's the long story short. These spreadsheets and simulation tools used to generate, you know, DPS estimates, they're good when they're compared against themselves, which is like comparing the rogue one to the rogue one to determine things like best talent spec, or what gear should be used, or like whether your combat set is better than your assassination set, or something like that. Comparing the rogue simulator to the rogue simulator. When you go out of your way and go and, like, compare the rogue simulator to the warrior simulator, or to the mage simulator, or to the warlock simulator, you lose a lot of consistency and reliability of the results, because these are each coded by a different person making different assumptions about the level of perfection that a player is capable of achieving in their execution, the realisticness of, like, how they can execute a rotation, or whatever. There's all these variables that are just coded by different people. And I think basically as soon as you step out of the realm of comparing a simulator to itself and you start comparing simulators to other simulators, you're just masturbating with spreadsheets, and you're no longer playing World of Warcraft or doing really anything that is relevant to actual World of Warcraft gameplay. Like, you just lose so much of those tools actually being useful when you use them in that way. Like, you're using them beyond what they're really capable of doing. So I find that whole spreadsheet of comparing different classes and using their simulators, you know, multiple phases out into the future, I find it all very silly, and really not worth thinking much about. And it's like, it doesn't matter how many disclaimers you put at the top of it saying, like, these are all, like, future simulations, take this with a grain of salt. The bulk of the material there is literally a DPS ranking. So that is how the vast majority of people are going to look at it, no matter if you say this isn't a DPS ranking at the start or not. It literally is that. And it's like, you could see it from a mile away before this thing even came out, that that's how people would interpret it. And it's, I don't know, it's just ridiculous to me. Anyways, I hope that answered your question. Gonna probably aggro that guy, yep. Make sure he's attacking me from the front. Whenever you let a mob attack you from behind, it's bad. Because a mob attacking you from behind, you cannot block, dodge, or parry their attacks. So essentially, you're going to take a lot more damage. Oh, there he is. Can I just pull him from there? Think so. Dagger. Here, we need this. This is the guy we need for the quest. Why I hate the logs era, because if you go to bad raids where the bosses get killed slowly, parses will be shit, and then you will not get invited to other raids because they look and say, oh, parses are shit. Yep. There's also a lot of people that really don't understand what goes into a parse, and the fundamental problem, I think, I did a whole video on this, but I think if I want to summarize it in one, I think the fundamental problem with the logs and evaluating individuals based on their, logs is a parse number is essentially an individual score assigned to an activity that is a team effort. And it's not clear how much of that performance is due to the team that the person is playing with or due to the individual. So it's not... So, like, evaluating an individual by their parse score isn't like, really clearly reflective of their individual ability. It's uncertain, how much of their parse is due to their individual skill and how much of their parse is them to just what team they're in. And this swings both ways. Like, if you have a bad player in a really good raid, their parses are going to be higher than average. It's going to inflate their parse average. Whereas you have and it goes the other way too. If you have like a really good player in a bad raid, maybe they're topping out at like 80s or 85s because their raid just kills the bosses so slow. So, yeah, I mean, then what people do, not really very surprising, is they evaluate the individual based on their, based on the individual's parses. And it's like, well, the parse isn't really, the parse isn't only measuring individual and the impact of the team. And it's not clear, where that comes from. Okay, we got the monocle thing from the ogre guy, so we keep moving west. Next up, we got to do the Defias docket, I believe is what it's called. Gotta loot it. There we go. What I think could actually be good, and I haven't thought too much about how to implement this, but my rough idea is Warcraft logs could put it like, you have your median parse average, or, median performance average, right? That's like the best number to figure out if someone's good or not, I think. And like, the best number might not still might not be very good, but whatever. What I think you could do is, in each raid that a player participates in, you could look at their parse, their individual parse, compared to the parses of everyone else in that raid. And then you could have a measure of, like, are they above or below the raid's average parse? So then, like, if you, what I think the result of this would be is you'd have like the median parse average that stays the same, and then you'd have a second number that's like, you know, how much above or below average are they typically compared to their raid. And then essentially how I imagine that being is like, say you have a really good player that's, you know, in a bad raid, right? They're hitting like 80s every week, whereas their raid's hitting, you know, 65, 70, 75 on average. You know, they're an above average player in their raid. So if their raid average is 60 and they're hitting a 70, they're getting a plus 10 on that, like, comparative metric, right? Or maybe you have a suck-ass player who is in a really good raid, and, like, they're doing 80s when everyone else is doing 95s. And they get a minus 15 for that one, because they're way below the group average. So I think you make a second number, you put it right next to the median performance average, and it's like a comparative average. And it's just in each raid, you know, it's an average of, you know, are they plus 5, are they plus 10, are they minus 5 compared to their group average. I think that would actually be very useful in helping make, you know, individual parse numbers more reflective of the individual. Oh my god, there's a lot of mobs here. I need to think about this before I go and get myself killed. Let's dagger that guy and run away. He's fireballing. Looks like I've got only 2. Enchanted quickness? What the hell is that? Good. Stun. Hey, Summoners, why don't you have drops enabled? I don't know what drop is currently going on. Do I want that? 1 agility or 2 stamina? I think I'll keep the 2 stamina. What? I got poisoned. F. Okay, there's another Nightblade there. And dagger that guy, pull him. Hopefully no one else comes with. Yeah, looks like we're good here. So you would focus your oh shit buttons in hardcore, like elusiveness. I mean, I have a lot of different emergency buttons. I can do gouge into bandage. I can thistle tea to crank out more damage. Healing potion is the, you know, the go-to, the first one. Evasion, vanish, sprint away, bag of marbles, hourglass sand. There's just a whole bunch of ones. Like, the main buttons I use for killing things are just like Sinister Strike and Slice and Dice, and that's it. That's all I really need to care about. Okay. Bias Enchanter. Nice, got a junk box. Oh, never mind, inventory's full. Whatever, we'll kill this guy while I manage my inventory. Light, hide. Interrupt his enchanted quickness. Iron shield spike, wool cloth. Let me just scroll of intellect myself to free up some inventory room. We'll get this quest item. Need more potions? Yeah, 33 is not enough. You're right. Okay, now we go north to this guy. We've completed a whole bunch of quests. Oh, wait, there's a herb out here. Mage. Oh, I don't even want Mage Royal. Mage Royal's the worst herb. I have way too much of it. I never use it either. I'm on limited inventory space, so I'm skipping it. Oh, it's Jitters. Raven Hill. Okay, hello, Jitters. Speak with Chef Grawl. I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast, and I'll pay you handsomely. Chef Grawl at the Scarlet Raven Tavern. Oh, okay, crab cakes. What's in here? There's plants growing in the chimney. Okay. That's not normal. I died at 29 on your last character because I didn't wait a minute and a half. What was it, like you didn't wait for your evasion cooldown to make a dangerous pull? Yeah. I think a lot of success in classic hardcore is knowing when to hold them and knowing when to... Oh gosh, how does that song go? Knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold. You gotta know... I don't even know who sings this song. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Who sings that song, you guys? Justin Bieber? No. I refuse. It can't be Bieber. It's someone who is actually respectable. It's not Justin Bieber. I mean, Bieber might do a cover of it. Okay, hold on. You gotta know when to hold... Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Kenny Rogers. Okay. That's someone who's actually respectable, unlike Justin Bieber. There's a herb over here. Also, I'm pretty sure these spiders are super dangerous and can stun me for 8 seconds at a time. Grave moss? Let's go. I don't have any recipes that use grave moss yet. Okay. We're good? What happened to my music, by the way? What are we on? Hollow Knight, OST? Let's just jump ahead to a different part. There we go. So you're a Justin Bieber fan subconsciously? Oh no, I'm ruined. Yeah, I think this Kenny Rogers song, I think that's basically the anthem of hardcore. But if I play it, I'll definitely get, you know, YouTube won't like it if I play that song. Oh, where's all the skeletal dudes? Horrors. There's one. I'm gonna knife that guy right now before someone else gets him. Got him. Easy, dude. Easy. This hunter was just helping me out. Hunter trying to tag mob with Serpent Sting. Classic hunter move. I just saw the video with you, Sarth, Bob, and Ruggs regarding the eye level scaling video predictions. Dude, I know, I mean, basically, to make a video like that, you just have to have some clown create some ridiculous prediction model that is bad, and then you just goof on them. That's basically what created that video. So that's not something you could just will out of thin air. What should I name this feral druid? You will use Horn of... I mean, you're the Horn of Argent Fury expert. I mean, you gotta be able to come up with some kind of Horn of Argent Fury naming pun. Dude, the funniest thing about that item level scaling video was like, oh, grave robbers. What the hell? There's 3 of them right there. I mean, they're only level 24. I would probably be fine, but I'm more interested in getting these skeleton dudes. Oh, you know what? I should probably go over to Sven over here, because I bet he'll have a quest for me. And maybe it will be, you know, something I can do nearby. Supplies for Sven. Okay. Sven's Revenge. Buried behind the old stump. I don't even know where Sven's... I think there's a vendor here, though. Starving Direwolves 8 Flash Bundle. Huh. Weird. Thought there was a vendor here, though. Apparently not. Weathered Grave. Abercrombie the Hermit. Okay. I know there's some dangerous stuff around here, so we gotta keep our eyes out. Let's go back. Let's go like this, in a V pattern. So we can hit some more skeletons on the way. Rabid Direwolf. I guess we gotta kill this. Even though it's a gray mob, we got a quest objective for it, so might as well take him out. 30 minutes for Diablo 4. Yeah, soon. DPS ranking spreadsheet that says it's not a DPS rankings spreadsheet. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's worth talking about, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, you could do a discussion. One thing I didn't really like about the session I did with Sarth and Ruggs talking about the item level scaling predictions was like, it was pretty obvious that like the whole point of that like talk show session, whatever, was to basically just like shit on this guy that made this item level prediction thing. And I like tried to keep it a little more like informative of like why this method is wrong or bad, but at the end of the day, the whole point was just to discredit this other, you know, thing. And like I didn't like that. And I feel like I don't want to do, you know, like I'll talk about it, I'll share my thoughts about it, you know, here, but I don't want to make a whole video about like, oh, this other person who made, you know, this like kind of cool thing, like I disagree with it and think it's shit. I don't want to turn that into a whole video. I think that's just kind of lame. I think the way to do something like that is to instead of making it like instead of making it a video like, oh, is this spreadsheet good or bad, you don't even mention the spreadsheet that you're commenting about, and instead you do something like, what are the limitations of our simulation tools? And you talk about like what these tools are useful for and what they aren't useful for. And then you think about that, as I am right now, and you realize that that's just a shit video that like will appeal to very few people, and then you don't do it. And you just move on with your life. Okay, I'm not finding enough skeletal fiends. I got all of the skeletal horrors that I need. But I need 12 more skeletal fiends. Is this quest, like, impossible, or is there some other area where I can find skeletal fiends? I mean, I think it's... Okay, here's one. Maybe they share a spawn with the horrors here? Based on what Questy's saying, this is the only spot. This quest is going to be very difficult to complete if this is all the spawns I have to work with. And I need to get 11 more. Oh boy. Let's go over here, talk to Abercrombie. See if he has something good for us. We have at least a quest to turn into him, though. Flesh Eater, Black Widow Hatchling. Okay, not aggroing any of those, just moving on. It's rough, though, being in a dad guild where the information they find they take as blind truth and organize it. That's a bit extreme. Yeah. That's a bit extreme. Okay, is there anything nasty going on right here? I feel like I've seen people die over here before.
You need something?
Just makes me worried.
Good day to you. See you later.
Okay. That's it. Eliza's tombstone. Okay, so there really wasn't much happening there. Guess we just go back to Skeletal Fiends and see if we can finish that off before it's Diablo time. Then we hearth back to Darkshire. Duskwood, Darkshire, Darkshore. Just too many dark zones and towns. Lorena says, what do you mean cross-multiplication is not a reliable statistical? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't talking about exactly that, but yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like, yeah, you know, you can put a bunch of numbers together, but it doesn't really mean any, you know, just because you put a bunch of numbers together doesn't mean it means something. Oh, look at this Skeletal Fiend right there. And over there. Wait, we actually have a lot of quests done right now. We'll be able to turn in and gain a lot of experience when we go back to town. This is your first character? No. This is Simonize 2. You can see. That's what happened to Simonize 1. Cut down before he reached his prime. All good, all good. Actually, I should make that. There's a YouTube video of the clip now. I should make the Twitch bot command play the YouTube clip instead of the Twitch clip. Oh, look, another horror spawned right on top of me. Fiend. Okay, we're doing good. We're getting a couple of fiends here. This is number 7, which means we'll need 8 more. 8 more. I can do addition. And subtraction, in fact. I'm assuming that the fiends share a spawn with these horrors, which is why I'm still killing all of these horrors. Oh shit, another herb popped up. Another grave moss. Let's go for it. Eventually I'll get a potion recipe that uses grave moss. And I'll be super happy because I'll already have a zillion million grave moss. Love the short clips on YouTube. Yeah, my hope is that the short clips are easier for new viewers to engage with. That's like the main focus. I know some of my regular viewers enjoy them too, but my goal is like the short clips. It's easy for someone to just click on a 30-second clip and be like, oh damn, that was cool. But when someone who hasn't seen my stuff before and they see like a 3-hour VOD on YouTube, they're like, yeah, that's 3 hours. I'm just not gonna click on it. The goal is for the short stuff to bring in a new audience, and so far the YouTube metrics are telling me that it is doing that, so I'm very happy with that, and I intend to keep doing you know, at least one short clip a day. Where's the other area? I love your hat, says Can't You? Thank you. I like all my different hats, too. That's the only reason I'm here. Don't get it twisted. Aren't you here also to preach the good word of Horn of Argent Fury as well? I mean, how would people find out about it if it wasn't for you telling everyone about Horn of Argent Fury? I assume it's at least, you're here for at least two purposes, can't you? I have a couple of clips for the 80k DPS one. I have a couple of clips that are just the big AoE pull. If you look up, let's see. I think I tried one of them. Yeah, the one that really popped off was called All It Takes Is a Fell Striker and a Dream. So if you want just a little snippet of that, that's the YouTube video you want to look up. Called All It Takes Is a Fell Striker and a Dream. And then the like guide video that actually explains what's going on is how to do 80k DPS in Ulduar. Skeletal. Oh, wait. I haven't seen this mob type before. Shadow Bolt? Kick. No, thank you. Yeah, I haven't gone into the literal YouTube shorts section. I've just been uploading, you know, videos that happen to be short to my normal YouTube. Three more fiends, and there's one of them. Been doing hardcore or just standard combat? I wouldn't say this is the same build I would use if I was leveling on a softcore character in classic area in classic era. So no, it's not different because it's hardcore. Tin ore, snapvine, watermelon. Fiend, number 14. No gouge talent? Yeah, it's fine. Here's the thing. This is a talent that is good sometimes. This is a good talent that's good all of the time. This is, you know, in the, you know, rare circumstances where the gouge talent is good, yeah, it's better than that, but this is, like, irrelevant most of the time. Where's the last fiend? Just a horror right there. Look, I got my passive dodge, my passive parry, my passive hit chance, my passive dual wield spec. I'm going to take Blade Flurry, and then I'm going to take a bunch more passive damage talents. Oh, come on. Where's the skeletal fiend? I just need one more. Uno mas. Horror, horror. Horror. Oh, there it is. We go for it. Oh, wait, shit, there's a whole bunch of them over here. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Look at this. Knock them out. Quest completed. Let's Hearthstone back to... Wait, Stormwind City. Oh, fuck. I thought I had it set to Duskwood. Wait, I have to go here? Sven's... Okay, I guess we're walking back to Duskwood. We got 20 minutes till it's Diablo time anyways. We'll be fine. We can walk back to Duskwood. I'll put new poisons on. Watch out for Morladim. Yeah, he's like over here-ish. When we're walking on the road, what we have to watch out for is Mr. Stitches. The giant patchwork abomination. Like a level 35 elite or something. He would definitely kill me. Don't worry. Simon Bird will keep an eye out. Let out a, you know, a screech if something dangerous comes through. Alright, so we'll head back east. We'll pop over there, get the mound of loose dirt. Drops a sick offhand. Dude, is it as sick as Cross Dagger the Bear, though? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Oh, this guy got... Oh, he's dazed by Stitches? Wait, he's targeting... Oh. Okay, no. Stitches wasn't dazed by Stitches, but I saw him targeting Stitches. Yeah. That's a mob we're not gonna fight. We're gonna steer clear of Mr. Stitches. Gift from the Embalmer. Oh, boy. Let's see. Do I have anything I can delete out of my inventory? This I can get rid of. Okay, 2 inventory slots. Alright, we'll go do this Sven quest on our way back to Duskwood. It's a bone and gives 50 armor. Bro, dude. I'm gonna stick with this one. It's a dagger, and it does, you know, 13 to 25 DPS damage. Defias Night Runner. Stealth mob just popped out. Bro, this guy doesn't know what's good for him. The whole point of stealth is you can choose who you attack, right? You know, you pick your fights. This guy's not good at picking good fights. He just picked a fight with me. I mean, come on. What an idiot. Okay, Sven's farm. We got the mound of loose dirt. Bring the book from Sven's farm to Sven. Okay. We're not going to do that right now, because that's all the way over there. We're headed back here to turn in, what is this, 6 different quests. Alright. There we go. Mage Royal, skip. Yeah, I mean, who can blame him? The knight, you know, the Defias stealth dude, he, like, probably wanted to cop my Cruel Barb. I'd guess he was mad jelly. But still, you know, didn't know what's good for him. Okay, I can't make it up the cliffside there. Can I make it up the cliff here? No, but I probably can right here. There we go, okay. Now we're good. We're going the wrong way. That's the way we're supposed to go. And there's Stitches again. Steer clear. We gotta get to town before we get to Stitches. Or before... We gotta get to town before Stitches gets to town, because we need to take a hot second to go around and turn in all these different quests. Just put a big square on his face. Yeah, he goes pretty slow. Just fight him? Does he see it? Still targeting me, but he went off the road. I think he saw it. I think he saw Stitches was there. But these guys level 20, they lining up on the road to try to take down Stitches. Dude, Stitches level 35. It's got 15 levels on you guys. Get the fuck out of the road. You're gonna get slaughtered. These guys don't even know how level modifiers work in classic World of Warcraft, dude. This game is like 20 years old. Almost. How do they not know how level modifiers work? Let me look on my other monitor, see about Diablo 4 server slam. Not yet. 12 p.m. PDT is about 13 minutes. Let's see how much XP we get combined from all these. We're at 14,186 right now. Look at all these poor people. They're about to get overrun by Stitches. Worgen in the woods. Caller's note to Jonathan Caravan. Whatever. Oh wait, that's this guy right here. I thought I was gonna have to go around the world again. Choose your reward. Cloak of Faith, Shield of Faith. This probably vendors for more. Inventory's full. Bro. Mushroom seller? Okay, that's weird, man, but, you know, whatever, you do you. Gold bar, cloth shoulders, wool cloth, this thing, don't want that. Sharp claw, don't need it. Spongy moral, tough cloak. Book from Sven's Kaler's note, hunting knife. Yeah, screw that item. Linen. How do I even have linen cloth? What on earth did I kill that gave me linen cloth? Okay. There we go. 3,150 for that. Sell the wand. Sell the shield. Super weird question. Did the vanilla spreadsheet work on Excel or just on Google Sheets? I built it initially in Excel and then just ported it to Google Sheets because that made it more accessible to people. The TBC and Wrath spreadsheets became too complicated for Google Sheets to run quickly. So the user experience was bad because it was super slow to update whenever you would change an item or whatever. So I just started putting them on Excel by default. They will all run in Google Sheets, but you won't have access to the macro functions in Google Sheets. Zandalar will drop in 50 seconds. Oh, we are not in position for that. But that does probably mean we can get an Onyxia buff momentarily. Let's finish turning in all these quests really quick, then Hearth to Stormwind. Spectral Comb, okay, whatever. We'll finish turning all these quests in, then we'll go to Stormwind. It'll be good. Kill 20 Plague Spreaders in Mausoleum. 10 slot bag, whatever. There's 2 more quests to turn in. What the hell? Where is this quest NPC? Watcher Bacchus. Oh, he moves around, I think. What's this guy? Chef Grawl. Oh, he's in the inn. Okay. We actually gotta go quick if we want to turn in all of these. And then still make it to Stormwind. Okay, I know where this guy is. Now we go find Watcher Bacchus and then portal to Stormwind. He goes along this road. Should we just skip this and portal to Stormwind? Like, we don't want to miss this buff here. That's a Briarthorn. I believe this is just my questy marker and not the actual position of Watcher Bacchus. Gotta be ready. Oh, yeah, here he is. Yeah, perfect. Bias Docket, okay. Bias Docket to Ellingtrius in Stormwind. Okay, Hearthing to Stormwind. We're gonna get this Onyxia buff. God, I love having world buffs. They're so fun. Your character's so powerful. Okay. We made it. We are in. Did they already clear out? Are these people buffed? Are these NPCs buffed? No. This guy has ZG buff. What are they doing? Just ZG today? Wait. They're saying in general chat that there's only a... that they're saying just ZG buff. Oh my god, that's so disappointing. I was so hyped to potentially get a Oni buff. Unlucky. Maybe I should change my Hearthstone to Booty Bay. I'd have to go to Southern Stranglethorn to make that happen. This is an interesting read. Jorgen and Delavy were smart to bring me in on this. Seems the Defias have been trying pretty hard to complete this plan of theirs. What's this? Fist? That's a familiar name. Yeah, now that I think about it, Dashel something, what was his name? Fist. Dashel Stonefist. They call him Fist in some circles, probably on account he likes to get into brawls. You can find him in Old Town usually, right smack dab in the center of it. Go talk to him. If you have to, use a sword or something heavy and blunt to persuade him to open up some. And don't hesitate. If he's in this as deep as these papers suggest, then he's not going to give you any information willingly. What level is this quest? Is this the quest where I'm going to get fucking murdered? Wonder if we should not do this quest and just, like, load into Diablo right now. I think that's probably the good idea. Go via Ratchet? To get to Booty Bay. But how do I get to Ratchet in the first place? You want me to go, what, like, from Ashenvale all through the Barrens down to Ratchet? Yeah, it's probably safer. Probably fewer high-level mobs I'd have to, go through, but that's also like a super roundabout way to get there. I don't know how else I would get over there. I think maybe we just, like, chill until we're, like, level 35, and then it's like, when I'm 35, I can just walk to Southern Stranglethorn. It'll be a little bit yikes at the southern end, but it'll be fine. Bro, it still says cannot be played yet. What the? Wait, Diablo 4 Community Discord? Wait, let me do this. Okay, I think it's time to transition to Diablo.